right back into the action. You haven't missed nothing, just the inbound pass. Jesse Belcher up the floor. Matt Dolan now in the left-hand corner to Tully. Dolan back to Tully. Dolan getting it out to Belcher as Dolan lost his dribble there.
Good anticipation.
Nice job there, as you said, by Harley Trimble. And it's going to lead to an open layup by Kyle Harris on the transition offense. 51-47. Scott up by 4. Matt Dolan, top of the key to Dave Ward. Left side extended to Harmon, number 45.
Big guy's out there off the floor, ain't he?
He is. Jesse Belcher looking for Dave Ward. He gets it to him. Back out to Belcher. Belcher shot up, no good. Rebound's going to go to Harmon. And one.
Yep. It's a good play by Harmon, just being active around the ball, Tony. Never gave up on it. I'll tell you, Scott's really struggled with Bluefield's athleticism in the second half.
They sure have. That's the 4th foul there by starter KJ Mans, number 23, as Harmon connects. He's hit 5 straight from the line. That's going to be a timeout. 51-50, minute 42 to go. We're at crunch time. That's what people pay their money, the hard-earned money, to come see. Well, we knew it was going to be a battle. We guessed right.
Yep. I mean, Tony, I'm impressed with the composure of these Hawks. I mean, you know, they took their first deficit of the game, really turned it into a little momentum for them.
Sure have. They're harnessing it, that's for sure. You know, the game of runs, and they're embracing the one they're on right now, trying to get this one back into their hands. Scott led through the first 3.5 quarters and gave up the first lead, 45-43, at about the 5:50 mark.
Band sounds good tonight, don't they, Tony?
They sure do.
Maybe it's where we're not sitting within them. that one time we were up there with them.
We made them nervous that time. They still did a good job.
Yeah, they did.
They always did. But tonight it sounds a little extra.
Yeah.
I think that last time was right after Christmas break. They're a little rusty.
I just thought it was maybe where we were sitting, like right beside of them.
Yeah, we did have that trumpet in our ear. Nice tip there by Bluefield. Nice awareness play.
Well, Scott's definitely seen that play, Tony. They do it themselves.
Shot up and good by Anthony Eves, a 2-pointer. 53-50. Scott down by 3. It's a minute 24 to go. We're under 100 seconds. Jesse Belcher over to Dolan.
There you go. You got to think it's got to be Ward or Harmon, right?
Right. You know, it's been your go-to guys. And there it is. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Didn't even tickle the rim on that one. 53-53. Gabe Ward stepping up with a big-time three-pointer. Wow, what a game he's having. Yeah. He may not have the most points, but he's got 15. He's got 5 blocks that I know of, and he's got at least 5 rebounds and a couple assists.
Tony, I'm not going to lie. We've watched a lot of basketball, and that's the first time that an actual, other than the Paul Williamson Welling Park shot, that I actually got chills up and down my arms, because that's what seniors do. You step up and you take the big shot. Had a man in his face from the corner, been money all night from them spots. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's 3 of 4, so from the corners anyway.
Yeah,
and
I think you're right there.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, that's a big shot by a big senior. Now the ball game changes, Tony. We're knotted up. It's 53-54 seconds left.
The first 23 minutes, first 31 minutes did not matter. And Dave Ward steals the inbound pass. It's going to be lost out of bounds, though.
Oh.
That would have been, wow, this place, for this building's infrastructure safety, is probably best that he didn't make that layup.
Yeah, that one
Everybody
was
was ready to rock the bleachers. Jesse Belcher getting the inbound pass from Harley Trimble. Regarding
over and back, right? right now is when you don't want to let your emotions get to you.
That ref's giving him the stink eye. Coach Kingery must be careful.
Well, the only thing I don't understand is, Tony, is when the player got down and then he was able to get back up. You know, I've been in a lot of big games, Tony. This is what it's all about. I mean, you can cut the tension with a knife right now in the Hawks Nest.
You can cut the tension with like I don't even know, a paper star. I mean, it wouldn't take much. This place is ready to explode after that call. Some unhappy fans are still standing up yelling at the refs. Hear their First Amendment rights.
Well, the thing is, you know, no matter how bad the call was, at least there was no points put on the board. You know, so you still got a shot here if you're Scott or Bluefield. I mean, you know, both coaches, they're seasoned. You know, they're drawing up plays. But I really think if you're Bluefield, you go back to 32. I mean, he's been the most athletic guy on your team all night. Been able to get his shot off.
Let's see if they stick with Kyle Harris there. But like you said earlier there in the third quarter, Marshall Tully's been blanketing him here in the second half. That's been the man they know that they had to shut down. He's the senior, Kyle Harris. And they get it into freshman Lykel Collier working on Belcher. 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, knotted up at 53. Collier loses it off the fingertips of KJ Mann. 41.7 seconds left. Belcher's fist pumping it. Let's see if that man lives off momentum, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
He feeds off the atmosphere. He's got a mellow off. He's ready to go too. He's got the spike.
Well, it's everybody to your feet now, Tony, because everybody eager to really see what Jason Kingery will draw up. Let's talk to the troops here.
22.5 seconds left. Oh, man. These will make your stomach curdle.
Well, Tony, you ask me all the time. We got 60 seconds here to talk about it. Well, if you're Jason Kingery and you got the ball, what are you going to do?
Well, first off, you got to go for your final shot because worst case scenario, you're going to overtime. The last thing you want to do in this situation is give Bluefield a chance to get up the floor and throw up at least you don't even want a desperation three. We've seen how that works from Preston versus Logan versus Wheeling Park.
Absolutely.
You know, we've seen Logan being on a bad end of both of those there. You know, in that Chesapeake game, they got lucky because, you know, I don't know. I think back to your question, though, I don't want to get off too big of a tangent here with what little time I got. You got to go with Dave Ward from deep or pack it down low to Harmon. If you're going out, exterior shot, Ward, interior Harmon. He's got the post moves. He's going to draw the contact. Both free throw shooters. He may try to send them both in through the lane to try to draw contact.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate. If I'm Bluefield, I'm staying in the zone because Scott struggled all night with either the 2-1-2 or the 1-2-2. Either one, they've struggled. So, be interesting to see. Here we go, Tony.
And it all comes down to this, final 22.5 seconds. Golan's going to take a timeout. It's the second time now. Scott's going to take a timeout off the inbound pass. Bluefield coach wanted a 5-second call, but he didn't get it.
You know, both coaches have wanted a whole lot of things tonight, Tony, and it's just not been in the cards.
As, again, full timeout taken here by Scott. 45 seconds remaining in this timeout. There's only 20-something seconds left on the game clock. Let's wait till the timeout's over so I can get you that exact count.
Well, it hadn't changed, right, Tony? I think it was 22 and a half seconds.
I believe it was like something around there, yeah. Give or take a tenth. It's nice to see the Scott crowd getting into it. I'm sure they didn't want to be getting into it here at 53 with 20-something seconds, but, you know, at least they're in it. They have the chance to make a statement in AA basketball across the state, you know, and to avenge an earlier loss, and it'll give them confidence that they can beat a top 10 team like Bluefield.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, you're fifth in the state. So come the pressures, you know. So
22.5 seconds left. All right. Kilos with the Elephants memory.
We'll try to keep the best camera angle possible because there'll be people standing.
Here we go. Jesse Belcher over to Marshall Tully. I'll narrate you through this one the best I can. Golan on top of the key. giving it over to Dave Ward. Dave Ward, 6'5", he's going in. He's no foul called. Tully ends it up with it. Gets it out the goal and fires up the three. The front rim, no good. 1 overtime. Woo!
A little bit of free basketball, Tony. You've wanted it all year.
And we're gonna. I need a timeout. We'll be right back with that free basketball, as I like to say, here on wvsportsnet.com. Tony Lane alongside with Jonathan Foster. Again, wvsportsnet.com.